capture the win, Clark.
And they both like to play a very fast-paced, energetic game, running hard, trying to score easy buckets, and that will lend itself to the conditioning level perhaps being the difference in who comes out on top.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. And so it's Memphis with it, following the score by Minnesota. Brooks, the pass to Morant. And it's Morant again missing. Here's Minnesota. Edwards with it. Checked by Brooks. Edwards against Brooks. Here's Towns. No good on the triple.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And it's Morant missing.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Graham?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Beyond the arc. Russell with the rebound for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Pass to Towns. Fires from deep. The three. Kept alive by Minnesota. Gobert passes to Edwards. Over Bain. Off the left rim and out. For Memphis, they've gone 1 of 5 to start things off. Inside. And stolen by Gobert. Edwards, the pass to Towns. The shot no good. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort. Adams attacking. Misses from short range.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Here's Morant. And Gobert with a block.
A rangy defender with great defensive timing. Why do you think they call Gobert the Stifle Tower?
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Memphis trailing here. Here's Morant, driving inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year.
Without question, a crowd pleaser to the 10th degree.
The shot by Russell, no good.
This has not been his best quarter. You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Here's Gobert. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And the Stifle Tower makes his presence felt on the offensive end. He's really developed an array of moves on the interior.
And so Gobert nails both of them. 1:53 left in the first quarter here. Morant with it. Jackson on the wing. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Right side, Russell. Down low. Here's Edwards. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Jackson outside. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. Off target with the three. Jackson's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Edwards, a pass to Towns. Shoots over Jackson. They get it back. Goes back up. And it's finished off by Gobert as he lays it in.
Just an aggressive move by Gobert. Protecting the possession and getting the second chance look.
Morant finds Adams. Now Morant. There's 48 seconds left in the opening quarter. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. Here's Edwards. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Anthony Edwards has a great body and knows how to control it. Showing you right there by taking advantage to draw the foul.
And so he hits both. Memphis has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Outside Bain. 29 seconds left to play in the first. Can they get it? That one doesn't drop. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Now Russell. From deep. Adams grabs the miss. Morant against Towns. And then Morant with the dunk.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
And so it's the minute. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, look at the energy, the effort defensively. They put it all out there in that opening quarter.
So on the floor for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the one. Adams, the pass to Jackson. Back to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside. I mean, during his first playoffs, Dillon Brooks proved he was a big game player, pouring in 31 in his playoff debut, an upset win over Utah.
Jackson, the pass to Bain. And slammed it home, and a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. You know, talking about Dillon Brooks, also great in those first ever play-in games, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, the Grizzlies making the playoffs, winning 2 games. Brooks was outstanding in a win at Golden State, locking down the Warriors on the perimeter.
Here's Towns. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. Towns has got his second basket.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Here's Brooks. Pass to Adams. Over Towns. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. In 2013, Steven Adams was selected 12th overall by OKC, the first rounder born in New Zealand.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, Adams is blazing a new trail. An example for kids in his home island of New Zealand. You, too, can become an NBA player.
And in any season, you'll have your struggling teams. Clark is a competitor. How hard is it to bring your best when you're enduring a tough stretch?
Well, I think it comes down to the responsibility you have to yourself and your team to give it your best shot. And competitors want to compete, and you have to relish that, even when you have the deck stacked against you. So weathering adversity and still being professional and committed to competing, I think is the mark of every pro, should be the mark of every pro.
Now here's Morant. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Morant's got 6.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any needed adjustment to his shot.
Outside Edwards. That one off the back iron and out.
He just couldn't finish the job that time, and too bad, because it was a nice look.
That one's good from Bain on the assist by Brooks. Brooks has got 4 assists now tonight. Russell against Morant. With a 9-footer. The shot by Russell, no good. Brooks with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. From deep, Bain. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. And there's the lob. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. The Grizzlies have gone 4 for 6 here in the second. Pass to Brooks from behind the arc. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Give him 8.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Adams a screen. Brooks the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
For Memphis, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Jackson, the pass to Brooks. 1:19 left in the first half. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Drains the triple.
You know, when he was coming out of college, this is exactly what scouts thought Prince would be. A strong 3-and-D wing who plays with a lot of effort.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. And now the Grizzlies on the run. From deep, Morant. And his 4th make of the day in 10 tries.
Morant doesn't need the three-point shot to be effective. There's so much more to his game, but when it's dropping, he's lethal.
Russell from outside. Towns for 3. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Jackson. And counted from 19 feet away. Jackson's got his 2nd bucket on the night.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Left side, Edwards. From down in the low post, it goes. Edwards got 10.
Boy, nice use of the step back that time to create that space.
And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Timberwolves ahead, up 1. We've got more in store for you.
Let's hear it for the Jabberwockies!
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up. Be physical with him.
The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at small forward. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. The Timberwolves trail.
The son of an NBA player, Jaren Jackson Jr. I actually played a bit with his dad, Jaren Sr. in Orlando back in the early 2000s, which means I'm old.
For 3. The shot, no good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And the dunk by Jackson.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh?
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
And the Jacksons, just the latest father-son NBA duo. Lots of great ones there, Grant.
So true, B.A. The Curry family might be the best ever. The Berries, including our own colleague Brent. The Thompsons with Clay in the league currently. Just some incredible NBA families to admire. Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
And I really think this is the time to do it because this is a real important juncture in the ball game right here.
Here's Edwards. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul, Steven Adams.
Free throw no good for Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
From the baseline. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Brooks. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns. And Brooks no good on that one. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Russell. And that one's long.
The defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with it.
Pass to Jackson. Now Morant from deep three-point range. Kicks it out to Jackson. Puts up a three. Kept alive. Fires the three. Good. And that makes him 6 for 9. A quality game for him so far.
That jumper is pure. Jackson with great touch for a big man. Set him up, let him knock him down.
And he lobs it up top. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Adams. Who poked away.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
The three is up. Jackson can't get it to go. And here's Minnesota now. They trail by 11. Ooh, once again, off the mark by Minnesota. And here's Adams. Here's Brooks. Prince grabs the miss. Brooks has gone 2 of 6 here tonight from the field. Here's Edwards. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Count it. Towns has got 6.
Well, I don't think I've ever seen a lack of effort from Towns on the glass. He is a glass eater and keeps possessions alive for his team.
Bane finds Morant. Back to Bane. Kicks it out to Jackson. And here's Morant outside. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got 4 rebounds in the game. Bane with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
He's off on the second. And here's Memphis. They're on a 16-5 run. Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Here's Morant. 9 points in the game. Brooks outside.
Quick and smart, Prince finds all kinds of ways to disrupt shooters.
The Timberwolves again can't hit.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Adams, the pass to Brooks. Tries it from 19. And yes, it goes. Got a little English on that one. 6 points for him. Minnesota's got nothing to fall here in the third. 0 for 4. And here's Edwards outside. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got 11 rebounds in the game. Bane finds Morant. Off target from three-point range. It's been all about Jaren Jackson for the Memphis Grizzlies. He put together. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for Memphis to start the fourth. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the 5. From the wing, here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
What a night for Jackson so far. This could be the level of play we see from him consistently in future seasons.
Outside Edwards. Outside for Russell. Pass to Towns. Offensive board. Back to Russell. Here's Towns. From deep. And it's Bane with the rebound.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And, you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
4-3. Prince can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well, part of the game plan was to neutralize the crowd. And guess what? Mission accomplished.
And what's been impressive is that it's not been any one player. It's been a collective effort, contributions from everybody.
Towns. Right at the free throw line. That shot's good. Russell making the play. Russell's got 3 assists in the game. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Outside Bane. This one for 3. And there are the Grizzlies with another bucket.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Towns for 3. Again, the miss by Towns.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Brooks left side. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Brooks has got 9 points now in the second half.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Boy, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Again, the miss by Towns. The Grizzlies on offense. Big run right now for them. 11-2 from deep. Morant. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Russell. Towns passes to Russell. And they'll get another chance. Edwards fires from way outside. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Gobert with the bucket.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
Brooks outside. From deep 3-point range and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Boy, they certainly had their way with the opponent at both ends. A really solid night here for the Grizzlies.
They looked to run anytime they could.
They set the tone with their pace. Their transition game was excellent.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Jaren Jackson.
We saw him get a lot of touches tonight, and he wasted very few of them. He really made himself the backbone of their offense.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
And both free throws good for Edwards. The Grizzlies have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Russell against Morant. Outside Bane. Morant, the pass to Bane. Shot clock at 6. Morant with it. Russell covering. The 3. The offensive rebound. Outside for Morant. Outside Bane. From deep. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Here's Prince. Here's Towns. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And he's good on the second. Memphis in total control. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's Morant. From deep three-point range, it's not going to go for him. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. This one wasn't even close.
love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post. Oh, look out! Look out!
Now that's how you finish.
You know, something that Williams does so well, as soon as he has inside position, he just goes for the finish.
Bain finds Morant. Outside for Jackson. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Here's Boston now. Floats it up there for Morant.
Morant has a ridiculous motor. This man is finding points at all times. He never stops working hard on offense.
Smart against Morant. Outside, Smart. To the inside. Stolen by Jackson. Here's Bain. And that one is stuffed right through.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Smart deciding where to go with it. He kicks it to Horford. Back to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. For Memphis, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Morant passes to Bain. Over Brown. Bain, no good.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
No good on the 3. About 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. One word you always hear the Grizzly players mention is chemistry.
Yeah, you can't fake chemistry, and it's true. When you ask these guys what makes their team special, they point out what a tight-knit group they are. Some people might not think chemistry is a big deal, but it is huge when it comes to this league.
And one thing is, if you look on paper, it could feel like there's chemistry. But as you know, sometimes it doesn't translate to the real world.
No, it does not translate. And then after that, if you don't have chemistry, you better have professionals. This is how confident Tatum is. Knows he can score inside whenever he wants.
Here's Morant. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. It's on Robert Williams.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Brown against Bain. In the corner. Horford with it. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Morant kicks to Jackson. Back to Morant. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
There's 1:54 left in the first quarter. Tatum on the wing. Brooks covering. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. In deep. Tatum drops it in. Tatum's got his second bucket tonight.
And Tatum's teammates love the hustle. They appreciate him going hard on the offensive glass and really getting it done.
Bain finds Brooks. Outside Jackson from downtown hits the three-point bomb.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Bain passes to Morant. He feeds it to Adams. And Adams with the slam.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
Smart against Morant. Smart goes in, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Tatum, no good.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not good.
Scooped up. Adams. Off target at the rim.
That is a disaster. Honestly, I'm embarrassed for him.
Oh, Tatum in position. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 1. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Memphis. Here's Morant. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Brooks in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Adams. Morant with a wide open look. With the second effort, Jackson has the open look. And again, Memphis no good.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Here's Brown. Outside Tatum. From past the arc. Brooks grabs the board. Morant kicks to Bane. Out to Morant. They get it back.
And finally, someone scores.
It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best wins are the ugly ones.
Smart against Morant. And there's a whistle. That goes on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Tatum.
And shooting against Adams, very challenging. He's an assertive defender who won't back off.
In the corner, it's Bane. It's stolen by Brown. Tatum on the wing. Floats it up for Williams. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. The 3 from Morant. Horford with the rebound. Celtics trail by 3. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smart dishes to Horford. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
And you got to give credit to the D for never giving up on the play and doing just enough to bother him at the rim.
Outside, Bane. 3-pointer. Hits it from 3-point range. Bane's got the lead up to 6 now for the Grizzlies. Teams nowadays tracking deflections in addition to steals. Were they something you were aware of when you played defense, Greg?
Even if they weren't tracked, they were valued. And I remember early in my career, that was something with the Knicks that would always emphasize, because deflections were a true indicator of activity, especially defensively.
Here's Brown. Tries again in the corner. Smart with it. Shot's good. Brown making the play.
And of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the 3. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Bane passes to Jackson. Here's Adams. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Jackson. Smart kicks to Brown. Here's Horford. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And Horford's got a lot of ways to beat you down low. No matter how tight the D is on him, he'll have an answer.
It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Brown, and Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Here's Brooks. And Boston with the rebound.
Well, if you polled players on who they think the strongest guy in the league, I'm pretty sure Steven Adams would be a top pick.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blower. And for Adams, his strength makes him difficult, Richard, to deal with.
Oh, yeah, it's the absolute worst. He sets some of the hardest screens on the league, and he's been one of, if not the best offensive rebounders for over the last decade. Look, it takes multiple people to box out that large human.
Brooks with no one around. They get the rebound. Pass to Jackson for the three. Bangs home the trifecta. Jackson's got 6 points.
That's just unfair. 6'11" Jackson just sinking threes. I guess this is the new NBA.
Brown down low. Guarded by Bane. Here's Williams. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. Now here's Morant for 3. And Tatum pulls it down. Tatum's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Out to Morant. Brooks for 3. Rebound by Williams. Boston trailing. There's the pass to Horford. Fires for 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Adams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Bane. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Smart. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Memphis out in front, leading by just 2.
The Celtics, 20.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum, getting it done today.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the court for the Celtics, the post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. Tatum no good. And the Grizzlies leading by 4. Here's Morant. Nice shot from the wing. Morant's got 9.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Smart passes to Brown. Tatum wide open. He fires one. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
Bane against Brown, and it's blocked by Brown. Loads it up for Williams. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Tatum with another miss. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. It's a 3-point game. Jackson down low, working on Horford. Jackson misses. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Morant, and finished off by Morant.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Morant against Smart. Here's Tatum, and slam dunk by Tatum.
Oh, reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Here's Morant, driving to the basket. Misses the layup. Celtics trail by 3.
Ja Morant impressed as a rookie, but in 2022, he really started blowing the roof off.
He's been doing some tremendous things. And how about a 52-point game in February that year? Only 12 of those points came from threes. That's a lot of buckets.
And from college to the pros, Richard, you played for some legendary coaches. And speaking of coaching, that's something you've ever entertained doing?
I never have, and I never will. Coaching, the amount of hours that you have to spend sounds exhausting. I love my job right now, and you know why I love my job? Because I get to work with you.
Oh, listen, the feeling's mutual. Tatum against Brooks. The kick out to Brown. Outside, Smart. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Tatum. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Smart against Morant. Here's Adams. Here's Brooks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he could be a high-usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
Horford has a wide-open look. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game. Morant against Smart. Morant kicks to Bane. He can't get that one, so the Celtics will take it the other way. And the dunk by Brown.
Such a great athlete, an elite athlete. JB is at his best, in my opinion, when he is attacking the rim.
Morant outside. There's a minute left to play in the third. Right side, Tatum. It's rebounded by Memphis. Jackson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Horford kicks to Smart for the lead, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Steven Adams picks one up.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Celtics have converted 4 of 7 free throws on the night.
And just last season, they were at about 82% from the free throw line. So those numbers are always going to be positive.
This team thinks they should be up in front, but at least they tied it up.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Feeds it to Williams. Back to Smart. The tray. And here is Tatum. He's got 13. And the layup's good off the glass. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him. Look, I'll give him an A for effort for trying to dunk through the defense. Maybe he should ease up on that one just a little bit.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Celtics lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Here's Adams, and the shot goes down. Adams has got it all tied up now for the Grizzlies.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Smart kicks to Tatum. There's the triple. And no good that time.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
And that one's good. Morant.
This man was under-recruited in college. Can you believe that? And Morant, he still plays like he's trying to prove something.
Morant against Smart. Here's Tatum. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Morant outside. Brown against Bain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Love the aggression from Brown. A tough cover for any defender out there.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Williams passes to Horford. Goes up again. And Adams sends it back. It's Jackson with the drive. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. Tatum looking around. Pass to Horford. Back to Tatum. There's the dish to Horford. The 8-footer. That misses off the backboard.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Pass to Brooks. Smart against Morant. And stolen by Horford. Outside, Smart. And here's Tatum for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in.
There has been nothing for him this quarter. Ever since halftime, he's lost all of his touch.
Here's Morant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Brooks has got his 3rd assist on the night. Brown outside. Williams sets a screen for Brown. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. Memphis leading. Here's Brooks. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
There's Brown with the 3. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Inside, Williams with the steal. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Morant. Smart kicks to Tatum. To take the lead. Brooks grabs the board. Brooks has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Adams outside. He dishes it to Jackson. He can't hit that time. Excellent D there from Williams. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Stolen by Brooks. Jackson dishes to Adams. Stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Horford's got the ball. Pass to Smart. Outside Tatum. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Back to Horford. Takes a 3. It's good from beyond the arc.
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And taken away by Brown. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure.
That is just absolutely ridiculous. Look, we talk about Morant having that it factor, and then he makes the biggest play of the night.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tatum way outside. Right between the eyes.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Morant surveying the D. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. No good from three-point territory. And so it's Boston slipping by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with the...
With the thought of getting a victory on the road, the T-Wolves came into the arena tonight with a look of confidence. Well, Doris, we're expecting most of the action to come out of the backcourt of this game.
No, exactly, VA. Both teams are led by their terrific guard play. The outcome of this game likely hinges on the respective performances of those two positions.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves: Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards, and it's Prince in at the small forward position.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
Towns for 3. No good that time. And Boston going the other way now. Outside Tatum. They double team Tatum. Pass to Horford. Launches it. Out of bounds. The Timberwolves will take it. Minnesota with the ball. It's a three-point game. It's Edwards on the wing. Here's the 3. Williams grabs the board. Boston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. There's the triple. Prince grabs the miss. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside.
What I like about the Minnesota Timberwolves, to me, they took a step forward last season. Finishing their highest conference finish since 2004, made it all the way up to the 7th spot in a very competitive West.
Boston again missing.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
To the middle. Here's Towns. That shot is off.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
Brown passes to Smart. From deep. Boston, no good that time either. And looking at the progress Minnesota has made, many think the best is yet to come, Doris.
Well, they... Oh, give me a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Brown. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Brown's got 5.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Edwards can't hit. The Celtics have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Outside, Brown. From downtown, counted from distance. Give him 8 points now.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Pass to Prince. From deep. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter here. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Towns for 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Outside Tatum. Lets it go from deep. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Towns into the lane. To the paint. Here's Gobert. No good on the shot. Nice D from Horford. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Tatum. Jacks up with 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Pass to Horford. There's the 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
I think Brown demonstrating he's got a great understanding of the game. He keeps his head moving, his eyes open so he can spot the open man.
Edwards for three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. From deep three-point range, Edwards pulls it in. Man, they're just getting run over right now.
And you can really see they're starting to show some frustration.
Great positioning on the putback.
Dominant on the boards. Karl Anthony Towns knows I can get points on the board by getting to the offensive glass.
Outside, Brown. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Oh, got a piece of it. And so it's Boston closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. The hustle they've shown. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
On the court for the Timberwolves. The backcourt is Russell and Edwards. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Prince in at the 3.
Well, you consider D'Angelo Russell and the fact that he's been a part of multiple organizations. Obviously, he has been a frequent trade piece. The one question is, can he stick with one franchise and establish some success?
Well, the Celtics shooting poorly. Just 29% from the floor in this game. Tatum way outside. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. The open shot by Edwards. Gets it to go from 18 feet away. Edwards has got his 2nd basket on the night. Well, his trade activity says something about how desirable Russell is as a player.
I think he's a guy any team could want on their roster because of his scoring capabilities. Very capable of huge nights in the NBA, but the other aspect that's so important, his ability as a setup guy.
Horford can't hit.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm. Well, more and more you see big men working on the outside shot, and this guy has one of the better ones in the league.
Smart outside. Fires for 3. Prince grabs the miss. The Timberwolves have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this 2nd quarter. Edwards, a pass to Towns. From the high post. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Towns has got 7.
In the modern NBA, the 3-level score is so hard to deal with. Karl Anthony Towns in the mid-range, that's money.
Here's Smart. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Timberwolves have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the 2nd quarter. Shot is good by Edwards. Edwards has got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
Edwards against Brown. On the wing, Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. Williams passes to Tatum. Good on the shot.
Well, consistent catch-and-shoot opportunities will be available for Jason Tatum, and he makes good on it.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Outside Tatum. Tatum with another miss. And the Timberwolves with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Prince. Kept alive by Minnesota. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his 1st foul of the game.
First team foul.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 2nd quarter. Here's Russell. And he banks in the layup. And the Timberwolves lead by 4. Well, as you know, Grant, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
It's a great question, B.A. Look, sometimes as players, you need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries.
Throws it up high. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Here's Edwards. It doesn't go for him. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Tatum from long range. Here's Brown. And that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
You love the activity of Jaylen Brown using that athleticism to do damage on the offensive glass.
Here's Russell. Ooh, the turnaround jumper, count it. Russell's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Lets it fly. And it's Tatum missing.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Pass to Russell. Edwards with it. Back to Russell. It's stolen by Smart. And a pretty tightly contested.
With the score, the Celtics 17, the Timberwolves 19.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Wow, it's been quite a game for Jaylen Brown.
Yeah, I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the Boston 5. Williams passes to Tatum. Another shot. Count it. Good. Tatum's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, it's so clear that Jason Tatum is comfortable shooting from just about anywhere.
Outside Russell. Over Smart. That shot off. And it's Boston the other way. Deflects the pass. Horford with it. Russell covering. Brown against Edwards. For the lead, and Gobert with a block.
Defensively, few players have had a bigger impact than Rudy Gobert. That combination of energy and length and commitment, so good defensively.
Just 5 on the clock. Tatum can't hit. And for Minnesota, they're shooting around 33%. Not the best offensive efficiency.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Brown in the high post. He's got 10. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Outside Russell. Pass to Prince. It's Edwards on the wing. And Edwards slams it in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Now here's Tatum. He has 6. Horford outside. Launches a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Horford's got 6.
I'll tell you, he'll take that all day, every day. I'm sure he was shocked to find himself that wide open.
Smart against Russell. And Gobert with the stuff.
Just great recognition from the athletic big man. Gobert finish off the nice pass.
Outside Tatum from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Smart outside. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Prince. Rebound Boston. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. Outside, Brown from deep three-point range. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Left side, Russell. Towns with the ball. Fires the 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
I mean, there's no aspect of the offensive end of the floor that's problematic for Towns. He's a 3-level scorer. His team understands he's in rhythm. It's looking easy for him right now.
Shoots it from the high post with the tip. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Russell against Smart. Russell to pass to Gobert. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And stolen by Williams. Outside Tatum. Oh, there's the alley. Williams misses.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
It's Edwards with a drive. Elbow shot. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, it's a make-or-miss league. Sometimes the Jays just don't fall. It wasn't a bad shot.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Horford. From deep. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Russell. Here's Edwards. Towns for 3. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a 3 tense quarters behind us. 1 more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the 4th. Boston trailing. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window and exploits it.
Nice move. A nice shot by Brown.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Horford against Towns. Clock at 6. Takes the 3. They get it back. Here's Gobert. Outside for Russell. Towns for 3. Gets another look. Gobert passes to Edwards. Here's Prince. Nails it from beyond the arc. Prince has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Brown against Edwards. Brown inside. There's Tatum with the 3. Offensive board. Smart outside. Horford for 3. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Edwards. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Horford pulls it in. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. Outside Tatum. The 3-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the 3-point line.
Prince. And it's all from 3-point range. Boston's got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the 4th. 0 for 4. Here's Brown. Boston, no good that time either. For Minnesota, they've gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. Out to the wing. Over to the left wing. The 3 ball. He buries it from 3. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
It's hard to make your way in today's NBA without being a tremendous three-point shooter. Taurean Prince doing work from beyond the arc.
Here's Brown. And such a nice move to make that bucket possible.
Listen, you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
Now Russell. Tries it from the top of the key. And here's Edwards outside. Rebound Boston.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Tatum from long range. Smart for 3. Rudy Gobert with a rebound.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Tries the spin move. Back to Edwards. Shoots over Brown. Towns for 3. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. All right, very little time to get back into this.
Very true. They need to score quickly and get stops, or it'll soon be out of reach.
To the left side wing. And he lobs it up. Outside Russell. Outside Edwards. Baseline try. Gobert. It's good on the putback.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Here's Brown. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
It's Brown on the wing. Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. The rebound by the Timberwolves. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here. They played the villain tonight, and they...
And Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish, and we're going to see guys moving the ball. And Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. And it's Prince in at the small forward. Offensive rebound, Brooks outside. To the paint. Here's Towns, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one's on Morant.
And we've seen Towns take on more of a leadership role over the years, wanting to be the guy for this team.
He doesn't get the second one. Smitty with Memphis. What do they need right now to make a championship run this season?
Kevin, I think the pieces are all in place. It's a matter of luck on the injury front and staying focused when the pressure's on in the biggest postseason games.
Using outstanding floor awareness there. Russell's ability to pick apart the defense and find the open man.
Now here's Jackson. Deep two from Brooks. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Russell with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Outside, Towns. Russell with a wide open look. Off target from three-point range.
Uncontested look. Can't fault the shot selection. He's money from there.
And Adams with the slam.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
Russell against Morant. Out to Edwards. Edwards with another miss. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here. Jackson finds Morant. He takes it in.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdowns.
He hits the second from the line.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
There's Russell with the three. Brooks grabs the board. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Inside, here's Bane.
You see the impressive leaping ability. Bane getting off the ground with ease.
Russell feeling it out a bit. Shoots over Morant. Prince outside from 11 feet away. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. And it's Jackson with the ball, bringing it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And that one's good. Brooks.
If you were as strong as Brooks, you'd also be aggressive inside.
Morant against Russell. Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Rips down the breakaway slam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
Now here's Morant. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
They're playing well. They're building momentum. This is how they can turn a small lead into a big one.
Morant against Prince.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
A much more physical player now than when he first entered the league. Gobert powering it home.
Morant outside. There's the drive.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
He's made one and missed one so far in the game.
And taking a look back at last year's numbers, he's about a 76% shooter.
And he's good on the second. 50 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Edwards. Nice move. Look at that.
Nice.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Outside for Jackson. Payne for three. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And the shot goes in.
So shifty with the ball in his hands. Russell changes pace with the best of them.
Jackson passes to Adams. Morant against Russell. And it's Morant. That time on the assist by Adams.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. He notched it. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3, the small forward. Out to Morant. Puts up a 3. Sinks the three-pointer. Morant's got the lead up to 11 now for the Grizzlies.
Morant, such a quick thinker. He doesn't hesitate on the catch and shoot.
Here's Edwards. And it's blocked. And he keeps control of the ball. Here's Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA, missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a 3.
And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Outside, Payne. Here's Brooks. Gobert with the block.
The wingspan of Gobert is huge, and he uses it so well to deny shooters.
Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Not that long ago, of course, the analytical team shot way more three-pointers, and they found a temporary edge. But now every team shoots a lot of threes, and it's more about personnel. When it's a superstar shooting the ball, that mid-range jumper can be very efficient. Guys?
And, DA, we see it all the time. Brandon Ingram with the New Orleans Pelicans. KD. The two players in Phoenix with Chris Paul and Devin Booker. DeRozan in Chicago. They'll hit those all day long. David, thank you.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Here's Gobert, and Adams sends it back. Jackson against Towns. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Great handles for his size. Jackson's a near 7-footer who can take you off the dribble in either direction.
Russell kicks to Towns. Here's Gobert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Clearly a foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Grizzlies.
What they've done is they've looked to push the pace in transition early, and it's paid dividends with their fast break points.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
6 on the shot clock. Morant dishes to Jackson. Gobert with the block. Here's Edwards. Here he goes. And Edwards with the stop.
You can't let Edwards get in the lane. Outstanding at using that burst of speed on the drive.
And a wide open look for Payne. And the second chance effort by Jackson. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the 3. So far, not paying dividends.
Morant outside. And Morant throws it down.
A player who's aware of everything around him. Brooks sees the man break open and hits him.
Russell kicks to Edwards. There's 47 seconds left now here in the second. Yep, that one goes.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Russell against Morant. From the wing. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
I like that find by Jackson. Young bigs who can see the whole floor. You don't come across them that often.
Gobert the pass to Russell. And Adams sends it back. Jackson kicks to Bane. Launches it. And the 3 ball is good. Bane's got 10 points in the game.
A stellar shooter from downtown. All Bane needs is a little space, and he's ready to fire.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really.
Okay, David, much appreciated.
37. The Timberwolves, 19.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And here's Edwards from the arc. They get a hand on it. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. Bane passes to Morant. Adams. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Outside, Russell. Looking to get back on track here. Towns. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far. I think we know the league's cracking down on those dangerous plays that risk a player's health. Why was that less of a focus when you play?
That's a great question. I think it's smarter to approach the game this way. We don't want to have unnecessary injury because of guys maybe just taking it a little too far with the physicality.
Out to the right wing. And it's Towns penetrating over Jackson. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
On the boards, Gobert is unstoppable, easily winning himself a second chance look.
Bane kicks to Jackson. Brooks right side. On the three off target. Timberwolves trail by 20. Here's Edwards. And oh, the block shot grabs it out of the air. Down low. Russell against Morant. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Russell. Russell's got his fourth assist with that last one here tonight.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves.
Bane against Edwards. Jackson has the open look. No good from outside. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Edwards drawing the double team. And it's Russell in the corner. That three off the mark.
At some point, when you recognize someone's this out of rhythm, you have to shift to something else.
Brooks misses.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps.
From deep three-point range, and it's Morant missing. Timberwolves trail by 16. Russell. And the rejection by Jackson. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Jackson. Gobert with a screen for Russell. Gets an open look and hits. 8 points for D'Angelo Russell.
Look at the unselfishness by Prince. Doesn't have what he wants. Keeps the ball moving.
From deep. And they get it back. Adams finds Bane to end the cold streak. And again, Memphis no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Russell passes to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Gobert's got 4 points this quarter.
Inside, Gobert is a nightmare. With his height, it's tough to create good coverage.
Jackson a screen on Russell. Morant passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
It's incredible, and I'll tell you what, it's a joy to watch. There's more to this game than threes and dunks.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And this is Edwards' game. And when he's aggressive in trying to score, it really puts a lot of pressure on the defense.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. From deep three-point range, and it's Morant missing.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. Might not always fall.
You know what another option is? Just give the ball up. Let someone else make a play.
The Timberwolves have shot 3 of 6 at the foul line.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And here's Morant. Brooks outside. Got it up.
Torian Prince, he does it every night. He competes. Terrific effort on the defense.
And so is the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 15 going into the break. Their transition game has been in full effect. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Yeah, it's one thing to find the guy. It's another to deliver the ball where he can do something with it. Wonderful play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Minnesota, Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. And it's Prince in at the 3 slot. Brooks finds Adams. Towns with the steal. Brooks against Edwards. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Jackson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Morant with a wide open look. Buries it from 3-point range. Morant's got 25 points in the game.
Tough to shadow Morant. Explosive off the dribble, but at the same time, can stop on a dime.
It's stolen by Adams. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Memphis.
High effort, fast break plays. They have been very effective for them in this game, generating a lot of points for them.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Now, here's Morant for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 5 here tonight. The kick out to Towns. Back to Russell. Timberwolves passing it around. And finished off by Gobert.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
It's Brooks on the wing. Back to Morant. Adams down low. Defended by Towns. Payne for 3. The shot that time not on target. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Edwards passes to Towns. Out to Edwards. Up again. It's hauled in by Adams. And the Grizzlies leading by 15. Brooks with no one around. Drills it from outside.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
This was obviously a focal point coming out of the break. Look smart when the shots are going down.
For 3. And Jackson with the basket on the assist by Adams.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
Russell kicks to Edwards. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Matching baskets from the perimeter, an earmark of today's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of this game.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. From deep. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Towns. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got his 8th assist here tonight.
And proving to be a prolific scorer from anywhere on the floor. That's a gimme for Towns.
Morant kicks to Brooks. Takes the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness, as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Memphis.
You know, a team can have a great shooting night without getting a lot of assists, but tonight they had both.
Yeah, and listen, you only get the assist if the guy you give it to makes the shot. So a lot of assists will up your field goal percentage, but this was a great team effort by everyone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ja Morant.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Jackson against Towns. Jacks up a 3. Anthony Edwards with the rebound. Jumps up, and the dunk by Towns.
On the heels of this run, you wonder, where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
43 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Clock at 6. Now, here's Morant for 3. Kick out to Adams. Prince against Brooks. Fires from deep. Jackson looking around. Back to Brooks. This one for three. Rebound, Minnesota. And it's Towns penetrating. Good. Great game for him. Double-double now. 11 points and 11 rebounds. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks. To the best in the ball.
They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And checking out the opening lineup for Memphis. Moran and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in its center, filling out the middle.
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable. I mean, every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Now here's Smart. Shoots over Morant. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And the Celtics in possession here. Tatum can't hit. Well, you talk about the D Morant has to face. Yet he finds a way to get the best of most of those matchups, Richard.
He's got a very advanced offensive skill set. He can score off the bounce. He can spot up. Depending on who's guarding him, Ja can adapt and find any weakness.
Here's Brown. The Grizzlies making their last shot. Pass to Williams. Adams grabs the miss.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
Morant finds Brooks. Outside Bane. Jackson for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford outside. Pass to Smart. Horford outside. Back to Smart. Up top, Horford. Clock is at 3. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
Outside Tatum. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Boston again missing.
And he might have thrown himself off when he saw how much space he had from 3.
Brooks, the pass to Adams. Back to Brooks. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
Now here's Brown. Tatum from long range. Boston again missing. Now here's Morant. Soft touch off the glass. Morant's got 5 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
Here's Tatum. 3-pointer. Horford left side. Boston again missing. The Grizzlies have gone 6 of 7 and looking good. Morant, the pass to Adams. The ball's knocked loose. Brooks outside. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And he's able to get it back. And here's Morant outside. He's off on that one. And Boston going the other way now. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Adams, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Now here's Tatum. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And the Celtics in possession here. It's a 13-point game. Tries to snap the cold streak. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Ja Morant picks one up. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. Ansel Smart nails them both.
Marcus Smart is one of the toughest players in this league, mentally and physically. So willing to sacrifice himself on a play, on both ends.
Up top, Jackson. Pass to Brooks. On the wing, Bane. Jackson outside. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And he can't get that one. Now the Celtics take it the other way. Brown draws the double. Kicks it out to Smart. And he's going for the oop here. Oh, he touched it while it was over the cylinder. That's offensive basket interference. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Brooks against Tatum. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter ahead by 11. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Grizzlies have been rolling along, haven't they?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers sometimes be overlooked at, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. And it's Smart in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Brooks outside. From deep 3-point range. And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. Boston trailing. Outside, Brown. From the arc. Grizzlies with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Adams. Williams defending. Here's Morant. He can't hit that time. Smart with the defensive effort. Morant's gone 2 of 5 from the floor. Inside. Here's Brown. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I'd prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Tatum against Brooks. Pulls up on the wing. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Tatum's gotten his first bucket of the night.
See, this is what I like about Tatum and the way he uses the pick. That extra room is all he needed and just knocks down the shot.
Bane. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The first free throw is good.
Shooting for Memphis, Bane.
Good on both.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Outside, Brown. From deep. Brooks with the rebound.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Here's Morant. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Adams. Stolen by Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Brown inside, guarded by Bane. Lays it up and banks it in. Brown's got his second basket of the night.
The execution has been better lately, but do they have enough energy to pull it off?
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
Hits the trifecta.
And this is part of Morant's role. As a guard, he's responsible for finding the open man.
Up top, Brown, guarded by Bane. Horford for three. The shot that time not on target. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Bane with it. Now Horford defending. Jackson for three. Rebounded by the Celtics. Takes a three. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Williams. Tatum's got 8 points.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace, right? And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Smart passes to Horford. Now Williams. Tatum from long range. And it's Bane with the rebound. Memphis leading. Jackson attacking. Outside Bane. Back to Jackson. On the wing, Brooks. Jackson on the wing. Outside for Morant. And here's Adams from the arc. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the call on Al Horford. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
From deep, Morant. Tatum pulls it in.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Bane finds Brooks. Now here's Jackson. Morant with it. And then Morant with the dunk.
So creative with the ball in his hands. Morant is adept at creating offenses for himself.
Brown passes to Smart. Kick out to Brown. Here's Tatum. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. 10 points for him.
Okay, listen. Tatum can strike from anywhere. The mid-range is an open option for him at all times.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close.
The Grizzlies, 25.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at 45% of the game so far. Here's Brooks. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. Jaylen Brown picks one up.
Man, good whistle there.
Shooting for Memphis.
He hits the second from the line. Boston trailing. Here's Brown. He has 6. This for the tie. Kicks it out to Smart. For the lead. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Brooks outside. There's the drive. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Smart passes to Horford. And the shot goes down.
Yeah, how many times has Horford scored at the pick and roll? I mean, millions throughout his career.
Outside Morant. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Smart. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. Tatum from long range. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
And he's no stranger to contact inside. Love watching Jackson bully his way through aggressive defense.
A unique talent. Ja Morant has taken the NBA by storm. Grant, does Ja remind you of anyone?
Well, many people, including Paul George, have compared Ja to a young D. Rose. Yet each explosive athletes at the one position. Both Ja and Rose leading their teams at a young age as well.
Bane against Brown. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Brown's got 8. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Here's Bane. And that one hits the back iron. For Boston, they've gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Boom! He jams it straight down. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Tatum passes to Smart. Back to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Brown for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Brooks. And he throws it down with one hand.
Did you see that? Look at the elevation on that dunk, B.A.
Man, he just cocked it back and fired it down with one hand. Right side Brown. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Brown's got 4 points in the quarter.
Night in, night out, Brown just makes plays.
Jackson gets the bucket.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Smart outside. Screen by Horford. And he's going for the lob. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Brooks against Tatum. Pass to Adams. And here's Morant. And the layup is good off the glass. And now a 5-point Grizzly lead. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Brooks against Tatum. To the right side. Horford for 3. Can't get it to drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
So he gets them both. 34 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Doesn't go for him. Some solid defense from Williams.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
The drive by Jackson. Missed inside. And that'll do it for the third quarter. Grizzlies out in front, leading by 7. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
And And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5. That's the Boston 5.
You see the confidence building in Brown offensively. First, it was taking over stretches. Now, it's taking over games.
And Jackson, here we go. Here's Adams. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And Adams drops them both. Boston shooting at about 44% so far. Tatum against Jackson. Lets it fly. And it's Boston scoring again.
Oh, a big night for Tatum. This is a guy who's put up 60 in the game. There is a short list, very short, that I am not on, who have done that.
From deep, Bane. And the foul on Steven Adams. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul.
Brown against Bane. Brown inside. Tatum finds Smart. From outside the arc. And Morant clears the board. Memphis leading. Shoots over Brown. Here's Bane. Smart with the defensive effort.
Now look, this won't go down as a block, but the D made him change his shot, and that was enough.
Brown passes to Horford. And a great assist by Brown as that one goes in. Brown's got 3 assists tonight.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Neither team able to build the lead and sustain it.
After 6 lead changes, it feels like it could come down to one big play.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
What I love about Morant is that he understands his strengths on offense, which is why he is so efficient.
Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple.
I see ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Morant with the bucket.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
Bane against Brown. Pass to Tatum. Up and over Brooks. They get it back. Williams' shot is good.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
The deeper into crunch time we get, the harder he's going to work on that offensive glass.
And then Morant with the dunk.
Get this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion, man.
Smart passes to Tatum. 1:44 left in the fourth quarter. No good with the triple. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Smart for 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. And here's Brooks. Out of bounds. It'll be Celtics ball.
Oh, I see. Picking the worst time to lose control. This is why patience is the key in big moments, people.
Boston's gone 3 of 6 from downtown so far in the fourth. Pass to Smart. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Celtics lead by 2.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game. And that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them. That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from Rain. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And here's Memphis. Adams with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. A huge shot to tie it up.
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Pass to Brown. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Brooks finds Jackson. Yeah!
And they aren't over the limit yet, and this is so critical. They now have to score every trip up the floor.
Pretty much they have to be perfect the rest of the way. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense.
Williams is screen on Brooks. 13 feet out. No good! And so it's the Grizzlies who come out on top here. With the late victory, they upset Clint.
Injuries loom large over this one. Both teams having to deal with makeshift lineups.
There is a positive, though, Kevin, that teams try to take from these situations. It gives guys a chance to step into bigger roles, build their confidence, and show they deserve more minutes.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Onto the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5 down low.
Al Horford going upstairs to dominate on that power throwdown.
Outside Edwards. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Tatum. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Oh, the lob to Gobert. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. There's the lob to the hoop. And the dunk by Tatum.
And, you know, if you throw it up, Tatum will go get it now. He's a really good athlete. You can't let him roam free like that.
Edwards kicks to Anderson. Rebounded by the Celtics.
You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
Now, here's Brown. After the miss from Kyle Anderson, and the first shot of the night for him, missing. Outside Edwards. Fires the 3. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He's confident in their ability to win the battle of the low post. That's where he'd like to see most of the action take place. Kevin, I think we can expect them to pound the ball down low every chance they get. Let their big men go to work.
Thank you, David. Now Russell. After the missed 3 from Derek White. Stolen by Smart. White wide open. He fires from beyond the arc and then some. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Celtics.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Now here's Tatum. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. There's Brown with the 3. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists now in this one.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
To the middle. It's tipped. Horford dishes to White. Smart wide open. He fires. Offensive rebound Celtics. Out to White. Fires the 3. Hands it from downtown. White's got 6.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Edwards, that's good.
Defense gets burned by Edwards' ball handling ability. I mean, this guy's athletic and can really move.
Outside Tatum. Pulls up on the wing. Gobert pulls it in.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Fires from 18. Anderson's shot is off. Boston leading by 12. Tatum passes to Brown. And it's off from three-point range. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Russell with a terrific move in the basket.
Yeah, he went through the full repertoire there, using all kinds of stuff. Fakes, crossover. Russell is masterful at rocking defenders off balance.
And White kicks to Tatum. From outside the arc. He can't get that one to fall. And so it's the Boston Celtics going into the break with a 10-point lead. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Gobert is out there with Kyle Anderson. And it's Russell in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Here's Smart. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Smart's got the first points up on the board here in the second quarter for the Celtics. It's Russell with the drive. Minnesota gets it back at a new shot clock of 14 seconds. Anderson can't get it to go. Boston leading by 12. Tatum with it. Now defended by Gobert. Floats it up for Horford.
Very capable as a point guard is Derek White, showing off his playmaking skills there.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Anderson outside. Over to the wing. Here's McDaniels. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. The Celtics shooting at 50% in a decent group. There's Brown with the three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
Smart dishes to White. They double him with Russell. Smart kicks to White. 6 to shoot. Nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. White's got the lead up to 14 now for the Celtics. Timberwolves have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Anderson. Good. Nice job down low. Anderson's got his first bucket of the night. Celtics leading by 12. White looking around. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And it's Brown missing for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. McDaniels passes to Gobert. Over Horford. Gobert can't hit. Boston's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Outside Tatum. Over Anderson. Tatum no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. Here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Brown outside. Here's White. Offline with his 3. They'll get a chance to cut the deficit to within 10. Smart kicks to Horford. It's White on the wing. 11 feet away, and that's good for 2. White's got 4 points this quarter.
White, one of the things you like, he plays within himself. Never forces things offensively.
Lets it go from 11. Here's McDaniels. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Celtics leading by 12. Oh, Tatum in position.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
The Timberwolves shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Outside, Russell. No good that time. Good work defensively by Smart. White the pass to Horford. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And stolen by White. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. The kick out to Tatum. Launches a 3. Kept alive.
Per usual, Big Al carving out outstanding position that helps him get to the ball before anybody else.
Outside Edwards. Shoots over White. Gobert clanks the putback jam. And so it's Boston with a sizable lead as the quarter wraps up. They're ahead.
Fans, put your hands together and get loud for the Jabberwockies!
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Without question, Derek White displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
On the floor for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Out in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And the pass to Horford. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see. And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Deflects the pass. Smart finds White. Back to Smart. The 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Edwards got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Russell in the corner. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Celtics leading by 16. Brown outside. Boston again missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Edwards kicks to Russell. And Anderson slams it in.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
D'Angelo Russell, the 2nd overall pick in 2015.
Yeah, pretty interesting, too, Kevin, that the Lakers traded him after just his 2nd season. It was basically a salary dump. It wasn't about talent because he's got plenty of that, but he was young when he came into the league. He had a reset at age 21 and then went on to rebuild his stock in Brooklyn, making an all-star game there. And by doing that, showed everybody that he could start over.
Al Russell, after Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer that didn't go. Here's Gobert. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Brown. Back to Tatum. Out to White. Tatum on the wing. Clock at 6. From the top of the key. That one misses. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Russell. And it's sent back by White.
White doing an excellent job coming up with the block there.
And so White will bring it up for the Celtics. Nothing yet for them in the 3rd quarter. He kicks it to Tatum. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Oh, why dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
Edwards can't hit.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Horford dishes to Tatum. Outside, White. Lets it go from deep. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big time effort. Russell passes to Gobert. Wants to get it to Edwards and does. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Brown outside. Lets it go. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you know, I hear you. That's a good look, but when you're that wide open, I think you got to knock it down.
Edwards, that's good.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Outside, Smart. Tatum setting the pick for Smart. Now the dish to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Over in the corner, White. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Russell. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Boston leading by 10. Outside, Tatum. Wide, a screen on Anderson. The 3 from Tatum. Gobert pulls it in. Here is Russell. And so it's Boston going into the break with a 10-point lead. They played the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Anderson is out there with McDaniels, and it's Gobert in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Boston.
All game long, they've had active hands and really out in the passing lanes. And that aggression on defense has resulted in a ton of steals.
They're very fresh, but also at the defensive end, how about the way they've been able to deny shot opportunities? Just tearing the opposition up in terms of denials.
Now, here's Brown. Here's Tatum. The rebound by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 10. Russell finds Edwards. Off target from outside. The Celtics shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Down low. He's guarded by Russell. The kick out to Tatum. Minnesota with the rebound.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Boston leading by 10. Tatum with it. Picked up by Edwards. Goes back up. Here's Horford. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Al Horford plays such a smart offensive game, and you see evidence of that as he's able to outsmart the defender and get him to bite on that pump fake.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
You know, it's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
Now here's Smart after the miss from Kyle Anderson. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
So it's the Celtics now. At one point, they led by 16. Brown the pass to Smart. Here's White. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, it has been some kind of game for White. He's been aggressive and fearless and free in attacking all game long.
Edwards. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Horford.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throw.
Anderson finds Edwards. They get it again. And Anderson is right there.
Good awareness that time to put the shot right back up before the defense could react.
Smart against Russell. Smart up top. Outside Tatum. Dishes it to White. 6 on the shot clock. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Over Anderson. And that one hits back iron.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that goal streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
The kick out to Brown. Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Over Russell. And here's Brown outside. No good. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Here's Anderson. Finished off the break. Anderson's got 4 this quarter.
It looked like that was going to be blocked, but then he pulled the Houdini act and flipped it in for the score.
White against Edwards. And White kicks to Smart. Pass to Horford. It's stolen by Gobert.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
It doesn't look good, even with a quick bucket here.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Russell against Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Edwards.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. He just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Now here's Tatum. Passes it to Smart. They need this one. The putback. It's good on the putback. And the Celtics lead by 7.
Outstanding work on the glass by Tatum, and quickly he turns the rebound into points.
Russell from long range. Here's Gobert. It's good.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Brown with it. And so it's the Boston Celtics with the W.